Hey everybody, it's Erin broadcasting from the sequoia tree in the backyard at my house because we are locked away from our libraries right now, but we're not locked away from books. And I'm here to talk today about three really great books from a list that I call virtual doorstops. And they're called virtual doorstops because in real life these books are ginormous. They're huge. You could use them to keep a door propped open or propped closed if you wanted. But you don't have to carry them around because you can download them onto your device, which is really handy. So the first book on my list is one written for adults. It's called The Martian by Andy Weir, and it's the story of Mark Watney. He's an astronaut, and he's one of the very first people to land on the surface of Mars. And if he's not careful, you find out in the first paragraph of the book, he is going to be the first person to die on the surface of Mars. There's action, there's adventure, there's suspense, there's so much science, and there's also a bucket ton of cussing, which, if you think about it, if you were stuck on the surface of Mars all by yourself, probably going to die, you would probably cuss a little bit too. So, for that kind of fast moving adventure in a big fat book that will take you a while to read, I recommend The Martian by Andy Weir. Second up, I have a book written for teen audiences. This one's called Skyward by Brandon Sanderson. It's the first book in a trilogy, and like all Brandon Sanderson books, it's really quick moving. Lots of action, lots of adventure. You get really invested in the characters really early on. It's the story of Spensa, and her father was a pilot. She wants to be a pilot like him to fight against the evil alien Krell that keep attacking their people. Everybody seems to think that her dad was a coward, and Spencer knows he's not a coward. He was not a coward, but she doesn't really know the truth about what it was that he did. So this is her journey to find out about that. Action, adventure, and also a lot of humor because Spencer discovers this abandoned spacecraft who is kind of a person. And also, she has this little alien creature that follows her around called a doom slug. So, action, adventure, and funny as heck. That one is Skyward by Brandon Sanderson. Last up, I have a book for kiddos, a great big fat doorstop of a book. And you pick it up and it weighs like 5 zillion pounds, but then you flip it open and you see that it's mostly pictures. The Inventions of Hugo Cabret is the story of Hugo, who lives for reasons you don't understand at first in a train station in Paris. And he has a mystery that he's trying to solve. Most of the clues to the mystery are in the beautiful, beautiful illustrations. There's a little bit of text every couple of pages to move the story forward. And it's just a wonderful way to spend an afternoon with the beautiful pictures from The Invention of Hugo Cabret by Brian Selznick. So these books and other virtual doorstops are on the list that I've put down below in the comments, and you can check them out, download them to your device from the King County Library. If you like these books and you want to hear about more, meet me back here. I'll be back in a week with more books to talk about.